Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From Don E. Selvey Field in Portland, Indiana, welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. Today, the 14-4 Norwell Knights take on the 10-5 Jay County Patriots in a midweek non-conference clash. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. This is Derek Decker, blessed to be joining you, as always, here from Portland this afternoon on a warm, windy afternoon. It is overcast. There is the threat of potentially some rain in the forecast. But what we'll do right now is we'll go ahead and join the public address announcer for the starting lineups.
Getting things off, number 2, Caleb Kohler playing center field. Batting second, number 16, Garrett Wainwright, the second baseman. Hitting third, number 17, Dalton Glasgow, third baseman. Hitting cleanup, number 11, Ian Clark, the catcher. Hitting fifth, number 3, Christian Bohada, the first baseman. Hitting sixth, number 6, Garrison Brady, the shortstop. Hitting seventh, number 35, Hayden Mann, the designated hitter. Hitting for Levi Lightning, the right fielder. Hitting eighth, number 10, Logan House, the pitcher. Hitting ninth, number 5, Corbin Costello, the left fielder. Norwell coached by Andy McLean. Now the lineup for your Jay County Patriots. Leading things off, number 11, Cole Stiglman, the shortstop. Batting second, number 15, Ryan Shalecki, the second baseman. Batting third, number 14, Max Mosier, the third baseman. Batting fourth, number 19, Ethan Myers, the center fielder. Batting fifth, number 17, Michael Shalecki, the right fielder. Batting sixth, number 22, Wyatt Giesman, the left fielder. Batting seventh, number 25, Noah Arbuckle, the pitcher. Hitting eighth, number 16, Peyton Kennard, the first baseman. And hitting ninth, number 6, Mitchell Frazier, the designated hitter. Hitting for the catcher, Gabe Faulkner. Everyone, please rise, remove your hats for the national anthem.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Now, welcome back to Selvey Field here in Portland. We're just about set to get underway this afternoon as the Knights prepare to take on the Patriots. Here's how Jay County will line it up defensively this afternoon. Left to right in the outfield, it's Wyatt Gieseman in left, Ethan Myers in center, Michael Schlechte in right. On the infield at the corners, Max Mosier at third, Peyton Hennizer at first. Up the middle, Cole Stiglman at short, Ryan Schlechte at second. Behind the dish is Gabe Faulkner. And on the mound today, the starter, number 25, Noah Arbuckle, appearing in his 6th game on the year and over 16 1/3 innings, has a record of 2-0, an ERA of 2.57, 19 Ks to 22 walks. And we should have a good battle here this afternoon as he will take on Norwell starter Logan House on the mound today as the Knights battle here in the middle of the week. This is a makeup game from a couple of weeks ago, rescheduled for this afternoon for a 5 o'clock start, and we're going to be just about right on time today. The game time weather conditions here today are as follows. It is warm. It is 81 degrees, but the wind is gusting out of the south-southwest about 25 to 30 miles per hour and is blowing out hard straight to dead-away center, so blowing out this afternoon. So we could see some home runs. Wouldn't be surprising at all to see a couple of them. Neither of these teams is a team that hits for power. Norwell with just 5 homers on the year and Jay County with just 1, but both of these teams have the opportunity to have a couple of homers today. Jay County coming off a win over Southern Wells in the ACAC last night, 6-1 here at home, and Norwell winning 6-5 in a thriller at DeKalb to stay perfect in the Northeast State. This is a Jay County team coming off of an ACAC championship, going 6-0 in the conference last year and 15-6 overall. Norwell winning the season contest 8-3. Back in Ossian. Caleb Kohler will lead things off. Will be followed by Garrett Waybright, Belden Glasgow here, top third of the order in the top half of the first. It's been the same top third for all 19 contests now on the season for Norwell. And we are ready to get underway. Noah Arbuckle comes set, and he is into the wind. And the delivery, the first pitch of the afternoon, is a strike call to Caleb Kohler. We're underway at 5:03 today. Caleb on the season hitting .379, struck out 3 times at DeKalb last night, and he fouls the second pitch out of plays behind 0-2. Start off the contest. I mentioned that wind blowing out to straightaway center, so the outfielders are playing relatively deep here today. We're situated right behind the plate here at Jay County. A terrific setup. There's a ground ball, pretty routine to short. Charging is Stiglman. He'll make a hard sidearm throw to first in time to get Kohler by a step. So Caleb is out 6-3 for the first out of the ball game. And here is Garrett Waybright. Garrett, the senior, back-to-back seniors to lead off the lineup for the Knights. Waybright is a .304 hitter. Still battling some back issues as he injured himself last week against Adams Central. Not sure exactly how he did that. But definitely affected him in that particular ball game and has affected him since then. He sat the second game of the doubleheader against Bluffton last Saturday as he was receiving some cup treatment by athletic trainer Gavin Teeley. There's a ball low to Waybright, looking through a screen here at Jay County. As the windows are open, the breeze is kind of waving through this afternoon. Pretty light crowd on hand. Not a bad crowd from Jay County, and a few Norwell fans have made the trip. This ball's fouled off in the box. It ended up rolling fair to third, but Waybright took it right off the top of the foot. As he continues to get beat up, he was also hit right in the back of the helmet a couple of games later. That in the home game for the Knights against Angola on Monday. A game Norwell won 8-2. The Knights are in the midst of a 7-game win streak. As Christian Bohada actually got the win last night in 5 innings of work up at DeKalb. And Cole Lewison getting the save. He allowed 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th, and DeKalb left the tying run at third, but the Knights were able to hold on. The 1-2 to Waybright is another routine ground ball to short. And Stiglman gloves it and throws to first, and Waybright is out. So back-to-back 6-3 groundouts to start the ball game. 2 away here in the top of the first. And here's Belden Glasgow. Belden, a sophomore, batting .380, a team best, tied with Garrison Brady for the best on the team as far as average goes. Also leads the team in walks and hit by pitches, and takes a strike call on the outer edge. Belden, of course, bats from the left side for the Knights. And bats with 2 outs and the bases empty here. Here's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. A ball and a strike. Norwell wearing their road navy blue and Vegas gold trim, Vegas gold numbers as well. Gray pants. That ball lined into center field, and it'll be played on a hop by Ethan Myers, a 2-out single for Belden Glasgow. First hit of the day for either team as Belden is aboard. And Ian Clark will step in for the Knights. Ian, the catcher today. And Coach McLean is taking a conference with with Ian, rather, as he likes to do that. Typically does that after the first two guys are retired. Didn't do it with Belden and decided to do it with Ian. Certainly not a situation where the Knights are going to bunt here. And the first pitch to Clark is a fastball that finds the knees on the corner for a called strike. Ian, on the years, a .362 hitter, has driven in 12. A very solid senior at the plate. He's just been a good hitter for the Knights. And ball one just misses outside. It's a fastball that missed just off of the plate. 9 of 12 pitches here in the first have been strikes off of the right arm of Noah Arbuckle. Glasgow with a short lead at first, not looking to run more than likely. He's not stolen a base all year. An off-speed pitch called strike 2 to Clark, and he's behind. A ball and 2 strikes. Christian Bohanna waits on deck. If Clark can reach, it's the Stigelman, Schlechte, Mosier due up for Jay County in the bottom of the first. The 1-2 pitch is a fastball. Changed the eye level of Clark. Ended up right around the neck area, and Clark did not chase. But not a bad pitch for 1-2. Couple of looks back from Arbuckle. Finally, the 2-2 misses just off the plate. And it'll fill the count here to Clark. So Glasgow will get an early start. Might see a pickoff throw from Arbuckle. We will not. Here comes payoff pitch. It is grounded right back up the middle over the second base bag. Stopped there, but bobbled by Ryan Schlechte, the second baseman. He would not have had a chance to get Clark running towards first. It would be an infield single. He did a nice job of playing it up the middle to keep that ball in the infield. But an infield single for Clark, as the Knights have singled in back-to-back at-bats. And it puts 2 on with 2 out here in the top of the first. Christian Bohanna steps in, who has been an RBI machine this year, has driven in a team-best 20. It's a Norwell team that's averaging 8 runs on 10 hits a game. Jay County averaging 7 runs on 8 hits. Norwell batting .341 collectively as a team as well. Bohanna takes a strike on the outer edge. Christian starts with that left foot out and brings it in as the pitch comes in, only on a swing. Christian has a chance to drive in a run here with 2 out, put the Knights on the scoreboard. The 0-1 fastball is flown into center. Pretty routine for Myers. He is camped under it and will reach up and make the grab to retire the side. So the Knights come up with a couple of 2-out singles, but they leave them as Bohanna flies out to end the inning. We're through a half inning. It's Norwell nothing. Jay County coming to bat on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Now back here at Selvey Field in Portland, Norwell got a couple of two-out singles from Clark and Glasgow, but they left them as Bohetta flew out to end the threat. In the first, Cole Stiglman, Ryan Schlechte, Max Mosier due up here in the bottom of the first for Jay County. Here's how the Knights will align it defensively today. Left to right in the outfield, Corbin Costello getting the starting call in left, Caleb Kohler in center, Levi Leidig in right. On the infield at the corners, Belden Glasgow at third, Christian Bohetta at first, Garrison Breggy at short, Garrett Waybright up the middle, and at second, Ian Clark getting the start behind the dish, the everyday catcher for the Knights, and on the mound as the aforementioned sophomore Logan House, who wears number 10 and 18 innings on the season in 7 games. He has a record of 1-0, an ERA of 2.72, 22 strikeouts to 11 walks. So a nice ratio for him. You always want to have that about 2-1. It's exactly the margin for Logan House as he faces the top third of this Patriot order. Cole Stiglman stepping in as he takes a fastball off the plate for ball one. Stiglman on the season is a team best .429, leads the team in on-base percentage as well. Fastball is flown into center, shading towards his left is Kohler, and he can't find it. It's going to go over his head and go to the wall. Extra bases as Stiglman rounding second, heading towards third, and that will be a leadoff triple on the second pitch for Cole Stiglman. Well, and with that win today, it just kind of played with Kohler a little bit. Right into the gap, right over his head. I mean, that on a normal day is a routine pop-up, but with that win today, just blowing straight out, is just playing with Kohler, and that affected it big time. So Jay County has a chance to strike first here. Nobody out and a runner at third. And the batter now is Ryan Schlechte. He hammers one out towards center, and Kohler gets turned around. It goes over his head again. And more extra bases coming. This is going to be heading towards third is Schlechte to throw to third, and they got him. Oh, boy, the Knights saved themselves there as Jay County was going for back-to-back triples to start off the ball game. In any case, it'll be an RBI double for Schlechte as he gives Jay County the lead here in the first inning. Well, that was hit to almost the exact same spot. 8-6-5 on the relay. Max Mosier fouls the first pitch off. This is a midweek game that, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't mean that much for Norwell, but there's a lot of things that you could say about that because this is a sectional opponent for the Knights, and Norwell would probably take them on in the semifinals if they were to meet up at Belmont. That coming up here 2 weeks from today, the start of the sectional. More than likely, of course, the dates have still not been released, but more likely a Wednesday, Friday, Monday alignment. And there's ball four as Max Mosier is on with a walk. So all three batters have reached here to lead off the ball game for Jay County. His House having some trouble, gave up two big extra base hits. They tried to stretch them both into triples as they got them both into the gaps, and then a walk issued to Max Mosier. Here's Ethan Myers, the cleanup batter, the center fielder for Jay County. Myers, a .296 hitter on the year, takes a fastball for a strike call on the outer edge. Myers did not have a hit last year against the Knights, grounded out 3 times in the contest. Of course, Norwell winning that one 8-3. They have won the last 4 against Jay County, winning 5-0 here in Portland 2 years ago. Big breaking ball, called strike 2. That's a big 12-6 breaking ball, and that's House's best pitch by far. He's basically got a 2-pitch arsenal He's got that fastball and then the 12-6 hook, and that's what he used there to make it 0-2. And there it is again. He dives at it, shoots it towards center, a base hit. I just kind of shot that one right up the middle. And so another single as Jay County continues to pound the baseball here in the first inning. Third hit of the game. We're still in the first, just one out. And that was on the throw, trying to get Schlechte as he tried to stretch it to a triple and couldn't do so successfully. Probably scores on that play if he stays at second and the Knights don't get that out. Here's Mike Schlechte now. Breaking ball, called a strike. Just kind of drops right in there. A lot of late action on that pitch. Schlechte, a .263 hitter on the season. And he gives Schlechte a fastball at the bottom of the knees for another strike call. 0-2 now to Mike Schlechte. And Logan trying to work out of the inning here. And if he could get out of here with just one run damage, it'd be a lot of successful things and a lot of takeaway. There's a swing and a miss on another breaking ball. And it's 1-2 to Schlechte. Apparently the first pitch was called a ball. It's a very delayed strike call by the home plate umpire today, so it's actually 1-2 as he swung and missed at that pitch. Run on 3 hits already here for Jay County in the first inning. Off speed, dives down and away, and nice block by Clark, expecting the pitch. Couldn't get Schlechte to chase. Wyatt Giesemann waits on deck for Jay County. And he'd be followed by Arbuckle. Should Schlechte or Giesemann reach? Knights got a couple of singles in the top of the inning, but couldn't plate a run. The 2-2. Fastball, foul-tipped, and dropped by Clark. So it actually catches the home plate umpire, and Ian will give him an extra moment. Might have caught both of them on the way by. So Schlechte stays alive here. Norwell, with a little bit of a rocky start, they have not trailed much in their 7 straight victories. They trailed at Leo a couple of times. Actually, that was before the streak of 7 began. That was part of the 9 out of 10 wins this team has recorded. Thinking about it, they trailed against New Haven. Just missed low. That's a hard pitch to take. Tried a fastball at the bottom of the knees. Did not get the call. It'll fill the count now to Schlechte. Logan taking a look at Mosier out at second and gets Schlechte to pop this one up on the infield. This will be an infield fly, so it doesn't matter if Breggy makes the catch or not, and he will anyway. And it'll be the second out of the inning. And so Mosier and Myers hold at their respective bases. Wyatt Giesemann stands in now for Jay County. Where's number 22? The Patriots in their home whites, or home blues, I should say, with white pants, red and white trim. Giesemann looking to drive in a run here to add to Jay County's 1-0 lead. And time is called as Giesemann will step on. House does not work with quite as much pace as Mann and Bohetta do, the two number 1 and number 2 starters for the Knights. Could be pretty much used interchangeably, although I think that Coach McLean would lean towards Bohetta as the ace of the staff. Both of them have similar numbers. Here's a fastball called a strike. Snap throw back to first, not in time. But strike call to Giesemann. House just kind of trying to find his groove a little bit. He'll throw his 20th pitch of the first inning here on the 0-1. And called strike 2 on the outer edge. Giesemann did not like the call. Thought it was a little off the plate. And so House is up 0-2, trying to get out of here after allowing 3 hits and just trying to give up the 1 single run here in the inning. Big breaking ball is lunged at again, popped up into shallow center. Coming on is Kohler, loses his hat, but makes the grab, and the side is retired. So limited damage offered by Logan House here, and Jay County might have missed out on an opportunity to tag on a couple of more. But they get one on 3 hits. They leave 2. We're through 1. It's Jay County 1, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality First Home Improvements.
Welcome back to Selvey Field here in Portland. Top of the second, Jay County getting 1 in the bottom of the first to take the early 1-0 lead with Breggy, Mann, and House due up for the Knights, 6, 7, 8 in the order. Garrison will step in. Arbuckle threw 18 pitches in that first inning, 13 for strikes. House threw 21 in the top of the first for the Knights. And the first offering from Arbuckle is lined to right field towards the gap. A base hit. This one's going to hop all the way to the wall. Brady turning hard. He's on his way to second. He will stop with a leadoff double. And so the hits continue off of both of these pitchers today. Both of these guys have allowed 3 hits, and Norwell has hit for extra bases now. Jay County hit for extra bases twice in that first inning. Triple and a double. And the second triple was erased thanks to a good outfield relay, a couple strong arms, and Kohler and Breggy. Nice tag applied by Glasgow over at third to record the first out of the inning. Here's Arbuckle. Our man, rather, who is the DH today, DHing for Levi Leidig in right, and swings and misses at the first pitch he sees. Caden, a 286 hitter on the year, and actually does have an RBI opportunity here. Another swing and a miss, and that's been the problem. Caden has swung and missed at a lot of pitches here as of late. 13 strikeouts now in the season, just one behind Leidig, who has been much, much better at the plate, now over 300. Well into the low 300s on the season. 0-2 fastball low. And Mann takes a look and decides to lay off the ball in 2 strikes. Breggy, of course, out there at second after the leadoff double into the gap in right center field. Fastball grounded towards short. The runner is going towards third. Breggy makes it there without a look from Stiglman. He'll take the sure out at first and get Mann as Caden advances the runner 90 feet closer. 1 away here. The Knights have grounded out to the shortstop Stiglman a number of times now. I believe that's the third ground out there, 6-3. First pitch, a strike call on the outer edge to Logan House. And the runner breaking towards the plate. House bunts towards first and gets it down. It was a squeeze. He will be out at first. But House drives in the run, laid down a bunt, popped it up a little bit, but the first baseman Hennizer was playing back, not expecting it, and the Knights tie the game at 1. So Coach McLean feeling that he needed to get that run in, and that's how the Knights did it. Breggy was breaking towards the plate, and House got a bunt. Now, that was not a particularly easy pitch to bunt either. He gets a sacrifice. It's popped up foul territory going towards the bullpen, and it'll drop for a foul ball. Costello, the batter here. Corbin has not gotten a ton of at-bats, but hits in the 9-hole today. It's the first time Leidig will not bat in the 9 spot all season long. He has started now in all 19 games, but this is the first time he will not be in the lineup on the season on offense. So, of course, still out there in right. Well, that was a big bender, and it dropped in the dirt for a ball. Top of the order waits on deck for the Knights. 1-1 count to Costello and 2 gone here in the top of the second. Logan House squeezing home Brady from third after the leadoff double to tie this game at 1 apiece. Coach McLean now having a discussion with the home plate umpire. And pace has not been all that quick today, as there's been some slowdowns here so far. But it is a ball and a strike. A few more fans have trickled into the ballpark here today for this midweek game. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 2, as Costello was just a little bit behind the fastball. Arbuckle throws pretty hard for the Patriots, but the Knights have tagged him for 3 hits so far. The 1-2 fastball outside. Setting up outside was Gabe Faulkner by at least a baseball. Not a bad pitch again. Arbuckle has hit his spots pretty well so far this afternoon. Tries another fastball away. This one gets away from the catcher, Faulkner. It'll fill the count. That was the 30th pitch from Arbuckle. Norwell trying to start something with 2 outs and the bases empty. A run on 3 hits for each team so far. The payoff pitch from Arbuckle. Fastball, line to the right side, into right field for a base hit. A 2-out single for Corbin Costello, and it's good to see him continue to hit the baseball. Again, on the year was just .280, and trying to find his groove as a sophomore, and certainly has a lot of at-bats ahead of him. But getting the single here, just kind of punching it into right. And Kohler, the leadoff batter, will step back in for Norwell. Costello has stolen a single bag on the year. It's not a Norwell team that runs a ton. Strike call to Kohler. Middle. Kohler, not a guy that likes to take a rip at the first pitch. Very patient hitter. Has walked 11 times, puts him in a tie for the most on the team, along with Bohata and Glasgow. 75 walks for this Norwell team on the year in 18 games. That's a lot. Very patient team at the plate. 0-1, a little chopper towards third. It'll bounce foul. So Costello out there at first after the 2-out single. The Knights bunted home. Garrison Breggy from third after the leadoff double from him. Logan House getting the RBI on the sacrifice bunt to tie this game at 1 apiece here in this ball game this afternoon. Both of these teams looking to continue a couple of wins in a row. Jay County has tallied a couple. Runner on the move. Oh, my goodness. Strike 3 called on a breaking ball. That wasn't even close to the plate, and Kohler shakes his head and has a word for the home plate umpire on his way back to the dugout. So we are through an inning and a half. Norwell gets the run back as they tie it at 1. We go to the bottom of the second. This Norwell baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Jay County. We're knotted at 1 apiece as we enter the bottom of the second inning. And the bottom third due up for the Patriots. Noah Arbuckle, Peyton Hennizer, and Mitchell Frazier, the pitcher, first baseman, DH respectively. House had 21 pitches in that first inning as he labored a little bit, allowed 3 hits from the Patriots as they led off with a triple off the bat of Stiglman and was driven home by a double from Schlechte. That was the run that Jay County got in the bottom of the first. Ball low to the batter, Noah Arbuckle, the pitcher today. Arbuckle on the season is a .273 hitter. This ball is fouled out of play. Noah has thrown a lot of strikes on the mound so far for Jay County. Really pounding the zone, hitting his spots well. The 1-1 from House is another bender that dives down. Of course, if you are or have been following Josh Van Meter, as that's ball 3 high, and he's falling behind 3-1. Of course, my partner at times, Greg Van Meter, on the season. Josh Van Meter being called up this morning to AAA Louisville, and it'll be the highest level he's played at in his career. So a huge congratulations to a 2013 alum, led the Knights to a state championship in Coach McLean's first year. The payoff pitch is smacked towards left field, a base hit. Arbuckle is aboard with a leadoff single. It is the 4th hit of the day for Jay County. A run on 4 hits for both teams now here in the contest, and Peyton Hennizer will step in. There will be a courtesy runner here. The courtesy runner is Daniel Fugit. Fugit wears number 9 for the Patriots. A junior for Jay County, and Hennizer will step in. Had a hit last year, doubled, in fact, back at Norwell. Takes a strike here from House as Logan tries to retire a batter here, and worked with all kinds of trouble in the first inning, only gave up 1. The Knights able to get it back. In fact, from House helping himself out on the bunt, the sacrifice bunt. Swing and a miss, and Hennizer's behind 0-2. Mitchell Frazier waits on deck for the Patriots, then the top of the order. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Clark as he keeps it in front of him. Fugit not a huge lead over there at first. Only 1 stolen bag on the year. Jay County's only stolen 29 bases on the season. Norwell 35. Fastball is going to miss down, and Clark will check on the runner with the throw down there, and Fugit back in with a head-first slide. 2 balls and 2 strikes now as it was a fastball just low. Not a bad spot from House. Both these pitchers hitting their spots pretty well, and the offenses are rolling so far. Another fastball. This one popped up on the infield. Foul territory, going back towards the screen and into foul territory off the bleachers here on the first base side, sending a couple of Norwell fans scattering over there. So Hennizer will stay alive with Daniel Fugit out there at first. In for Arbuckle, who led off the inning with a single to left. House takes a look, comes set, delivers. Big breaking ball. He fought it off, grounded it towards the pitcher. House will go to second and pull Wabe right off the bag. That's just kind of a silly play by House. Not a good decision. He won on the play as he will reach on the air. And really on that play, House should have gone to first and gotten the sure out. Tried to go to second, get the lead runner, and just pulled Wabe right off the bag. He was able to grab it, but throw was way high. He would have had to have been 8 feet tall to hold the bag on that one. So we'll draw a visit now from Norwell head coach Andy McLean. And Norwell commits its first error in 3 games. They had not had an error this week, back-to-back games against Angola and DeKalb. They've played pretty clean defensive baseball. And Coach McLean will retreat now as he has in a chat, and a staple of Coach McLean, who is 127-30 in his 6 years at Norwell. just likes to talk to his entire infield just about every time. Not a guy that just goes out to talk to the pitcher or the pitcher and catcher. And the DH, Mitchell Frazier, stands in now. Frazier, a .250 hitter on the year, bats from the right side for Jay County. Glad you could join us this afternoon as Houseworks in trouble again here in the bottom of the second in a tie game. Fastball misses in the dirt, skipped in there to Frazier. And it would be interesting to see who Norwell uses out of the bullpen today, because you're saving Caden Mann for tomorrow's contest against Huntington, which will be Norwell's biggest game of the year. It'll be for the conference, the de facto conference championship. Norwell 4-0 going in. It's a fastball swing and a miss. And you never know what's going to happen later in the conference. You never want to assume things. But Columbia City and East Noble not having strong years, those are the two bottom feeders of the conference. Just one win between the two teams. That was Columbia City beating East Noble last night 2-0. So those are the games in the last week of the season. So Norwell likely to win both of those. Swearing to bunt and pulling back was a ball. And Daniel Fugit was on the move from second to third. And the Knights should have had the runner at third base, and they didn't get him. Belden Glasgow had the ball kick out of his glove, and it'll end up going down as a stolen base, and the Knights kind of wasting out there, and it would have been a big one. So Fugit's at third with the stolen base, and that was of the very fortunate variety for Jay County, because he was kind of running on the play. It's 2 balls and a strike, not 1 and 2. And House will check on the runner at first, Peyton Hennizer, with a pickoff throw. But now nobody out and runners at the corners, and a fly ball will get the job done here for Jay County. Trying to take back the lead. Fastball runner on the move is flown deep into left field and way out of play. Boy, Frazier turned on it, put a charge into it, but was way out in front. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mitchell. Hennizer might be on the move here again. And we'll see if Coach Lee Selvey has something up his sleeve of the double steal variety. There goes the runner. The pitch is slapped towards right field, down the line, a base hit into right, and it's going to go to the wall. Leidig chasing after it. 1 run is in. Getting the stop sign is third. At third is Hennizer. It's a double for Mitchell Frazier as Jay County retakes the lead 2-1. Another extra base hit for the Patriots, who are just racking them up here today. Double that bounced toward the wall. And here's Cole Stiglman. And that out really kills you if you're Norwell. And they would have had him, and he was called out, and they're actually going to intentionally walk Cole Stiglman and put him on with nobody out. So an interesting play here by Coach McLean with nobody out. And we're still in the bottom of the second inning, not taking any chances with the .429 hitter in Stiglman. Ryan Schlechte, the batter, he doubled and was thrown at third, trying to stretch it to a triple for the first out of the inning, of the bottom of the first inning, I should say. And he would have scored in the inning had he not been thrown out at third. Ball 1 to Schlechte. Max Mosier waiting on deck, and Jay County has a chance to really make this thing a big lead. Could open up the gap a little bit. Knights can hit it well, too, keep them in the game, but they trail 2-1 right now, and there's ball 2 well outside, and Clark had some trouble finding it. But House is really laboring here first couple innings. And again, this is a sectional team, so this is of some concern here for the Knights. Jay County threatening to tack on more. Strike call at the bottom of the zone, outer edge. A nice pitcher's pitch by House. Tough pitch to hit from Schlechte, and he was taken all the way anyway, probably, after seeing a couple of balls with the bases loaded. Hitters count, though, the 2-1. Fastball grounded towards second. Waybright, the throw to second, and the relay to first, not in time. So he'll get an RBI on the play. Schlechte will. Hennizer will score. And the Knights are only able to get 1 out. It'll leave runners on the corners as Jay County extend their lead to 3-1. So on with the fielder's choice is Schlechte. Here's Max Mosier now. He walked his first time up, the only walk in the ball game, as he hits with 1 out, runners on the corners. And if you're Logan, it's all about limiting the damage despite giving up 3 runs on 5 hits so far. Jay County has not been fooled by anything Logan has thrown. Fastball swing and a miss. And Mosier is behind 0-1. The third baseman today has not seen a lot of action defensively. Most of that action has gone to Cole Stigelman at short, who was taken off the bases on the force on the last ground out. Another pickoff throw to first, checking on Ryan Schlechte. Schlechte is a base stealer. He has stolen 5 this year, and with runners at first and third, might be on the move. He's not. There's strike 2 as he found the inner edge. Right on the black. That was a good pitch again by House. And the 0-2, the runner on the move, pitches in the dirt, and it'll give Schlechte a stolen base, as he would have had the base stolen anyway, more than likely. But runners at second and third now with 1 out. The Knights have not been all that clean here in the first couple innings. Trying to battle back and get out of this inning before they can go hit again. Middle of the order, or the heart of the order, should say, due up for the Knights in the top of the third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, and Clark is doing work back there behind the plate, keeping some runs from scoring here as he's blocked a couple of balls that might have gotten through. Wind has calmed down a little bit here at Jay County. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. It's a ground ball sent towards second. Waybright Fields. His only play will be at first. This will get another run in. An RBI ground out for Max Mosier. Mitchell Frazier scores, and he makes it 4-1 Jay County. Both runners advance on the play. 2 gone now here in the second inning. Ethan Myers will step in now for Jay County. Big Bender called a strike to Myers. 2 hits here in the inning and 3 runs scored for Jay County. There was an error. Logan House, as Myers fouls out of play. House went to second on a ball that he should have thrown to first and threw it high, pulling Waybright off the bag. That run eventually came around to score. Comes the 0-2. Bender in the dirt, ball and 2 strikes. 50th pitch of the game for House, and be interesting to see how long Coach McLean sticks with him today. He's already given up 4, but there is still no bullpen action, although that may change here in the top of the inning. Here's a fly ball towards center, not deep. Kohler charging as he misplayed it a little bit and has to make a sliding catch to save a run. Wow. Boy, that was saved by Caleb Kohler, who misread it a little bit. The wind's still playing with it. And finally, the side is retired. So Norwell gives up 3 runs on a couple of hits. Jay County leaves 1 at third. We're through 2. It's 4-1 Jay County on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality First Home Improvements.
Now back here at Jay County, Knights trailing 4-1 as we go to the top of the third inning, and Garrett Waybright will lead it off for the Knights. Garrett is 0 for 1, grounded out 6-3, his first time up to Stigelman. Part of a back-to-back ground out stretch for the Knights to lead off the ball game. It's ball one off the right arm of Noah Arbuckle at 34 pitches through 2. House at 51 through 2. And the Knights still not with any bullpen action. So House is the man for now. He gave up 3 runs in that inning. That ball hit very hard towards the gap in left center field. Back at the wall, and it bounces over the wall. It'll be out of play for a double. Wow, Waybright leads off the inning with the bang. That's back-to-back innings now. The Knights have led off with a double. And Waybright with one of the harder hit balls of the season. Garrett tallying just his second extra base hit of the year. And he's in prime position to score with nobody out. Belden Glasgow at the plate. Breaking pitch to Belden, called a strike. Belden singled to center his first time up and is hitting .380 on the year, driven in 17. Had the hottest start to the year for the Knights and reaching base over half the time for Norwell here on the season. Garrett out there with a fairly sizable lead. Nobody holding him on. There's a bender outside that is knocked down by Gabe Faulkner behind the dish. Faulkner not in the offensive lineup today, being DH for by Mitchell Frazier. Arbuckle takes a look at Waybright and again bluffs towards second. Second time here in the at-bat he's done that without a throw. We sit in the top of the third. It's a 4-1 Jay County lead. But Norwell threatening already with nobody out here in the inning. It's ball 2 to Glasgow with Ian Clark waiting on deck. Then Bohetta here in the inning. So Knights looking to claw back into this one. They're going to have to find a way to get some stops defensively, though, here from this Patriots team. The 2-1. Fastball grounded towards the right side. They were playing up the middle as shifting him a little bit. And Schlechte will step over to make the play anyway. Nice play by Schlechte on the move. One away. Glasgow gets the runner 90 feet closer again. This is what the Knights did last time. They actually bunted home the runner from third. Clark is probably not going to bunt here, though. Ian, the cleanup batter for the Knights. Maybe like that situation with House, who's a good bunter. And it dives down to Clark in the dirt. And Faulkner had some trouble finding it, but held up right under him. Clark looking for another RBI on the season. Ian, as he pops this one out of play, Ian has driven in 12 runners. Had a 2-out single in the top of the first inning and was left on base. Knights have left 3 on base so far. So has Jay County. 1-1, line right towards the second baseman on a hop, and they're going to come to the plate, and they're going to get Waybright. Well, that's a really nice play by Ryan Schlechte. A nice heads-up play. It was hit very hard. There's not a whole lot Norwell could do, as you're going to try to score the run probably on that play. But Schlechte making a better defensive play to cut down the runner at the plate. So Clark reaches on the fielder's choice. And 4-2, a nice throw, and out. Waybright was out by a mile out there because not expecting the throw. Of course, he was still running hard down the line, just not expecting the throw. The ball was hit very hard off of the bat. And the batter now is Christian Bohada with 2 out. Bender, and it catches the outside corner for a called strike. Clark out there at first. Bohada flew out first time up. Jay County in front 4-1 here in the top of the third. Fastball, check swing, and goes off the plate, bounces fair. And the pitcher, Noah Arbuckle, will throw to first as he had a nice field and a good throw to get Bohada by half a step. The Knights waste a runner at the plate as Waybright is thrown out on a ground ball. We are through 2.5. We go to the bottom of the third. Jay County leading by 3 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us, each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of a memory.
Back here at Jay County, bottom of the third, the Patriots leading 4-1 as Mike Schlechte will lead off the inning to be followed by Giesemann and Arbuckle, 5, 6, 7 in the Patriot order. They have tallied 4 runs on 5 hits here in the ball game. The Knights a run on 5 hits, and the first pitch is a ball up and away to Schlechte, who flew out his first time up to the shortstop Breggy. Fouls this one back to the screen. Ball and a strike. Norwell had a chance to score a run. Waybright led off the inning with a double, but was thrown out at the plate by second baseman Ryan Schlechte on a ground ball, and nice play by Schlechte. Nice decision as well, and he made a good throw. Catches the inside corner for a strike call to Schlechte. 1 ball and 2 strikes. House is still back out there for the Knights. Here's a fastball. Called strike 3 on the outer edge, and home plate umpire's given that outer edge on the third strike a couple of times now. 1 away here in the bottom of the third as House gets his first strikeout of the day. Ball 1 to Wyatt Giesemann, who flew out to Kohler first time up in center. Fastball is swung on and missed. And, of course, if you haven't been with us the last couple of broadcasts, Sunday evening the sectional draw was released. Ball 2 in the dirt. Norwell will take on Marion in the opening game up at Belmont. That'll be followed by Jay County taking on Mississinawa, which Jay County will more than likely win. But you never know. It's the tournament, as there's ball 3 in the dirt to Giesemann. But Jay County will be the favorite in that game. And then Belmont Heritage in the semifinal on the bottom of the bracket is ball 4 issued to Giesemann. Second walk of the day issued by House. And Arbuckle will step in for the Patriots. But, that'll be, and this could be the semifinal, and more than likely will be the semifinal matchup in the sectional 23 over at Belmont coming up in a couple of weeks. Championship, if it will be the same as it has been in recent years, will be at 1 o'clock on Memorial Day, Monday. Call a strike on the far outside corner to Arbuckle. Breaking pitch called strike 2, and Arbuckle is behind 0-2. Noah single that first time up to left on a full count pitch, and House throws it away on a pickoff throw. It'll be his second error of the ball game, and being waved towards third is Giesemann, and they don't even have the ball picked up yet as it went all the way into the bullpen, and the Knights are just not playing good baseball as that puts the runner from first to third on the error by Logan House. It's another mistake by the sophomore pitcher. And he was ahead 0-2 with, one out and a runner at first, and I understand the idea, but it's got to be a good throw on that play. Norwell's second error, both from Logan. And the 0-2 to Arbuckle. Waves at it, taps it towards short. On the run, Breggy throws out Arbuckle at first, a good play. So the run does not score this time. 2 out now. Good play by the infield as they were drawn in a bit. Not all the way towards the grass, but a couple of steps in from their normal positions anyway. Arbuckle's out 6-3. Giesemann holds at third. Peyton Hennizer will step in with 2 out. Hennizer reached on the air to, on the fielder's choice actually, but House was the guilty party in committing the error as he threw to second on a ball that probably should have been to first. 0-1. Fastball way high to Peyton. Peyton, the 8 hitter, to be followed by Mitchell Frazier if he's able to reach here. Norwell trying to keep themselves as close as they can. They already trail 4-1. This ball flown into left, fairly deep, going back towards the wall and reaching up, and that ball is gone. There was no official signal, and it was hard to see. It looked like Costello might have a chance at it. It'll be a 2-run homer for Peyton Hennizer with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, and Jay County's busted it open at 6-1. 6 runs on 6 hits now for Jay County, and with the wind blowing out, that ball had no chance of staying in the ballpark. And the Patriots having all kinds of fun here at home. Norwell has struggled big time here. And, of course, in the sectional, if these two teams meet, Logan House is not going to be the starter. It'll probably be Caden Mann or Christian Bohada. But that being said, this is a Jay County team that has really shown the ability to hit here. Here's a fastball that bounces in the dirt to Mitchell Frazier, and Jay County averages just 8 hits a game. They're on pace for well more than that. They have pounded Logan House so far today. Here's the 1-0. Fastball down and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Mitchell Frazier. Ball 3 as he misses high again, and now House is afraid to throw a strike. Norwell will take on Huntington North tomorrow in their biggest game of the season. That'll decide the conference almost certainly, as it's a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs to Frazier to bring the top of the order back to the plate. That'll be followed by 2 on Saturday. Lures the first of those 2, and depending on the result of the Garrett-Bluffton game, they'll play one of those 2 teams in either the consolation or the championship, depending if the Knights win or lose. And that could be at either 2 or 5:30 up at Garrett on Saturday. That first game at 12:30. There's a breaking pitch that misses in the dirt to the leadoff batter, Cole Stiglman, who has tripled and was intentionally walked the second time. The Knights deciding to pitch to him here. The 1-0, called a strike. So House has allowed runs in each inning so far. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third. 6 runs on 6 hits for the Patriots. They have a commanding 6-1 lead here at home. Fastball again in the dirt. And House is really struggling now. This might be his last inning of work. There is bullpen action for the Knights. It is Caleb Doomer down there in the bullpen. So the Knights not using... Boy, that would be an interesting decision as well, as that's fouled out of play. And maybe it's in the cards that the Knights don't want to show anything that they've got in the sectionals. Sometimes that is the case. Now, House is a guy that starts normally, but Doomer's only been used in 2 games this year. He's thrown 3 total innings, and 2 of those at Northside, 1 against Carroll in games that didn't mean a whole lot. Called strike 3 on the breaking pitch to retire the side to Cole Stiglman as it fooled him. That was a good pitch by House. The side is finally retired. Jay County comes up with 2 more runs on the 2-run homer by Peyton Hennizer in the inning. And they leave 1 at first. It's the Patriots 6, the Knights 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2. by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Back here at Donnie Selvey Field in Portland, Jay County leads at 6-1 now over the Knights, who have come into Portland and had a lot of trouble here so far today. After winning 7 in a row, the Bats have not had a problem getting going. The Knights have made a couple mental errors, and it has cost them a run. And then defensively, Norwell just hasn't done a whole lot other than see the baseball go over their heads, because Jay County has pounded the ball all over the park. They've recorded 4 extra base hits, a triple, 2 doubles, and a homer so far in this ball game. And Garrison Breggy, who led off the second inning with a double, takes ball 1 as he leads off the 4th inning here for the Knights. Garrison followed by Mann and House. There's a strike call. And Garrison did not like the call as it broke way inside, crossed on the inner corner. Another breaking ball, fought off and grounded towards the second baseman. Going to be a tough play. The shovel flip by Ryan Schlechte is in time. A nice defensive play there. Schlechte's had a nice day over there at second base. 1 gone as Breggy is out 4-3. Didn't hit that ball hard, just kind of chopped it as he was lunging at a breaking ball. Here's Caden Mann now, 0 for 1, grounded out 6-3 to Stiglman. First time up, takes a fastball for a strike call. Mann stands well off the plate. That might be the reason he can't reach the outside edge. There's ball 1 in the dirt as his off-speed pitch that dives for a ball. Logan House now at 75, so averaging 25 pitches an inning, and his day might be coming to an end here fairly soon. 2-1 now as it's high and tight to Mann. A run on 5 hits and 2 errors for the Knights today. 4 left. On an overcast day here in Portland, windy and warm, another ground ball. It's a short cut off by the third baseman Mosier, and he throws on the run, stumbles a little bit, but it's a good throw to Hennizer at first, and Mann is out of there. 2 away here in the 4th. It's Caden Mann, or Logan House now. House sacrificed in the only run on a squeeze bunt in the top of the second inning. Coach McLean's got to call time and force Noah Arbuckle to get out of the rhythm here. Now is where the typical Coach McLean routine comes in after the first 2 batters have been retired in an inning. Now Arbuckle is in the wind, and it's a breaking ball. It's popped up to the right side, going towards the line into the bullpen, diving, and not being able to hold on is Michael Schlechte. He gave a diving effort out there in right field, just couldn't quite hold on. It kind of drifted towards the bullpen, and he gave a diving effort, and I think he actually had the ball for a moment, but it popped out of his glove. So it's a long foul ball for House. Didn't think that ball was even going to stay in play, and kind of was brought back towards the field of play. It's in foul territory, so House still at the dish. The 0-1. Another off-speed pitch called strike 2. Arbuckle has not had a whole lot of trouble so far today. Fastball, and House is punched out of there. And Logan is quickly gone, and the Knights go down quietly in the fourth. We go to the bottom. Jay County leading 6-1 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
The Knights have made some defensive changes coming into this bottom of the fourth inning. Here they are. Garrison Brady is coming on to the mound now for the Knights, coming in from the shortstop position. Didn't even see him warming up in the bullpen. Caleb Doomer was down there for a short time as well. But he is in now for the Knights. Caleb Kohler comes in from center to play short to replace Brady. Leidig shifts from right to center in the outfield. Bohada goes from first to right, and Logan House moves on over to first. So nobody enters or leaves the game, but just a bunch of position changes for the Knights. Garrison Brady, in 4 games this year, has thrown a total of 8 innings and has a record of 1-0, 3.50 ERA, 10 strikeouts to 4 walks on the season. But Garrison getting an opportunity here for the first time in a while. Garrison came in and had a rough outing against Adams Central, a game Norwell won 13-12 in 8 innings, and was able to, after blowing the lead in the top of the 7th inning, came on and sat down the Jets in order in the top of the 8th inning, and that eventually led to Norwell's walk-off win. Kohler with an RBI single with the bases loaded to drive home the winning run. A wild 13-12 ball game. Norwell trailing 6-1 here today. Not a good start for Logan House, who is in line for his first loss of the season. And after allowing 6 runs on 6 hits in 3 innings today, his day is done on the mound. Ryan Schlechte, Max Mosier, Ethan Myers, the batters here in the 4th inning for the Patriots. 2-3-4. First pitch from Brady is a ball as his hat comes flying off, pitching into the wind today. The defense is going straight into the wind, so we've seen the hats come off a few times on charging balls. Fastball is high to Schlechte. He's 1 for 2 today. Doubled his first time up, reached on a fielder's choice last time. And a 265 hitter on the year. And Brady's fallen behind 3-0 here. And a get-me-over fastball on the outer black, called a strike. Schlechte looking to start something again for the Patriots, who have scored in each inning so far. Swing and a miss on another fastball. He blew it by him, 3-2. The high fastball would have been ball 4. Schlechte took a whack at it anyway. Garrison works with good pace on the mound. One of the guys that does. Payoff pitch. Fastball down and out. 6-pitch walk to lead off the outing for Brady. Puts Schlechte aboard with nobody out. There's no Arbuckle now. Arbuckle is 0 for 1. Walked, grounded out, 4-3. Reached once. Myers on deck for the Patriots. Brady takes a look at Schlechte over at first and will now come to first with a pick-off throw. As mentioned earlier that he is a threat to run. He's stolen 5 bases this year. Stole a base earlier in this game. This ball hit hard into left, but right at Costello out there. 1 away. Mosier is out on 1 pitch. just kind of got to hold your breath on anything in the air today because that wind is still howling out to center. And Ryan Schlechte will hold at first. That was not hit all that hard. Ethan Myers steps in now, 1 for 2. Single fly out for Ethan today. The center fielder hitting in the cleanup spot for the Patriots. Runner on the move. It's a fastball popped up into center, so Schlechte will start shuffling back towards first as Leidig hauls it in. 2 gone. And 2 pitches have recorded 2 outs here for Breggy. After walking the leadoff batter, Ryan Schlechte. And now Mike Schlechte steps in. Mike is 0 for 2, a fly out it ended up being an infield fly situation to Kohler, or actually it was Breggy at the time at short, and struck out looking his last time up. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. Arbuckle has kind of turned it on cruise control now. He's only given up the 1 run on the squeeze bunt off the bat of Logan House in the 2nd inning. Norwell has not had any action since then. And Breggy will check on Schlechte again with another throw over. Jay County has really showcased their offense so far today. Mostly off of Logan House. In fact, exclusively off of House. There's a strike call. Check swing by Schlechte. He didn't go around, but it was in the zone anyway. We are 68 minutes into the ball game here at Jay County. Got started about 3 minutes past the 5 o'clock hour today. So there's ball 2. It has just been Jay County in control so far. They have dominated offensively. 81 degrees at game time today under a mostly cloudy sky. But Norwell in danger of losing for the first time since April 27th. It's a couple of Fridays ago when they lost to Carroll. Regular deals a fastball to Schlechte, and he swings and misses at it. It's 2-2 now. Garrison, 6 balls and 6 strikes for a total of 12. Walked the leadoff batter. Got a couple of fly ball outs since then, looking to work through the night's first scoreless inning defensively. And he does. Gets Schlechte to swing and miss. It was in the dirt, so Clark will have to throw to first to complete the strikeout. He does. Neither team scores in the 4th. Let's go to the 5th. Jay County 6, Norwell 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension, Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Berne, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Back here at Don E. Selvey Field in Portland, and the Patriots are leading it 6-1. They have had that lead since the 3rd inning. They built a 1-0 lead in the 1st. Norwell answered with a run in the top of the 2nd. Jay County got 3 more in the bottom of that inning and then 2 more in the 3rd. So they lead it 6-1 on 6 hits. Knights with 5 hits, 2 errors, both from House when he was on the mound. He's been relieved by Garrison Breggy, who entered the game here in the last inning for the Knights and did a nice job. Had a leadoff walk, but didn't have any trouble other than that. And Corbin Costello will be the batter here for Norwell to lead off the inning. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Knights order. Caleb Kohler, Garrett Waybright will follow as the Knights try to get back on the board. They need to close the gap here quickly as they trail it by 5 with 3 innings to go. Fastball, Costello swings at it and drives it towards left in the air, a mile high. And making the grab was Wyatt Giesman. Wasn't all that comfortable doing it with that wind, playing with it again. But 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th.
Next up, number 2, Caleb Kohler.
And here is Caleb Kohler, 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a strikeout looking, was 0 for 4 yesterday, struck out 3 times. Breaking ball missed high. To be fair, Kohler, the strikeout was questionable, to be sure. Home plate umpire set a fairly consistent zone today, but that one was down and away on a breaking ball. It was not particularly close, and Kohler was not pleased about it at the time. It's 2-0 now to Caleb. Here's a fastball that he fouls away and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Norwell hasn't had a hit since the 3rd. Went down in order in the 4th inning. Bender misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Tried to bring it right back towards the plate. Make it 3-1 now. Knight's trying to get something going here. Top of the 5th inning. Fastball called a strike. Norwell's not a team that strikes out a lot. Only 90 times on the year. And I know it seems like a lot, but a lot of those were at the beginning of the season. There is ball 4, a fastball in the dirt. And Kohler is aboard with a 1-out walk as Arbuckle loses him. First free pass issued by Arbuckle today. Garrett Waybright bats now with 1 out. See if the Knights will run a test the arm of Gabe Faulkner. Kohler's got speed. He leads the team in stolen bases with 10 of them on 12 tries. A strike call to Waybright, who is 1 for 2, grounded out first time, hit a ground rule double that bounced 1 hop over the wall in left center his last time up. Absolutely hammered it. There's ball 1, just low. Tried to spot that fastball right at the knees. Klasko waits on deck now for the Knights. Here's a breaking ball driven towards center field. Actually, it's going to hold up. It'll check up. It'll be a line out, a soft line out to Cole Stigelman at short. I thought that might get into center for a base hit. Hit off the end of the bat. And so Waybright lines out softly. 2 gone. And Kohler will hold at first. Here's Belden Glasgow now. Belden 1 for 2. Single. Ground out on the day. It's a pitch that misses down and in to Belden. Norwell's got to make up some ground here quickly if they want to get back into this ball game, have a shot at making a comeback today. They actually led 6-1 going into the 7th inning yesterday on the road. Gave up 4 in the bottom of the 7th. Cole Lewison responsible for all of them, but hang on for the 6-5 win. This one, of course, does not mean anything in the conference, but in the grand scheme of things, talking about a sectional opponent that you're going to have to go through to win the sectional. Swing and a miss from Belden. Evens a counter to ball and a strike. But, yeah, this is not an important game as far as the record goes because that doesn't mean much of anything. But, of course, you want to win them all. And then that sectional game coming up here in a couple of weeks. Breaking ball, ball 2. Broke a little late, 2 balls and a strike. And Arbuckle wanted that one. Norwell still has Kohler out there at first. I think Coach McLean is upset about Arbuckle balking. And there has been, and I've questioned that today, but it hasn't been all that blatant, and Arbuckle only does it sometimes. What he's doing is he's double setting. He's coming set on the mound. He's starting with it in the glove. And then he's double setting and didn't do it this time. But sometimes he starts with that ball in the glove, and that is a balk. Ball flown off the end of the bat in foul territory and out of play. Back onto the batting cages behind the field, third base side. Coach McLean just asking about it, but he is right. At times he will double set. That ball is in the dirt and scooped out of there. Kohler will be on the move early, and as it's a 3-2 pitch with 2 out, and still a 6-1 ball game here in Portland. Payoff pitch to Belden, runner on the move, ball 4 in the dirt. He's walked 2 batters here in the inning as the Knights have something going with 2 out. And it'll be Ian Clark, and he can hit for some power. Ian has not homered on the year, but has doubled 3 times, and we know he can. He did have a home run last year when the wind was blowing out at Norwell, actually on Senior Day against Northrop. That was an 8-4 win for the Bruins in that game. Northrop is on the slate for next week, 1 week from today, on the road for the Knights, as the schedule is very tough this part of the year. Strike call on a breaking ball. That was a good pitch by Arbuckle. Faulkner sets up outside for a fastball that he leaves over the plate and drives one towards the gap in right center field, and it is down, and it bounces out again. It'll be another ground rule double, which ends up costing Norwell a run, but they'll get one. Clark drives Kohler in from second to make it 6-2. So 2-out action for the Knights. That was the 6th of the day for Norwell. It was the 4th double of the year for Clark. He just kind of tagged that one. Second ground rule double of the ball game for the Knights. The other off the bat of Waybright, and that one would have scored Belden from first as he was running hard off the bat with 2 out. Got a little jump. Bohada now could make this game pretty close with the base hit. He could potentially make it 6-4. So this is a big at bat for Christian. He's 0 for 2, fly out and a ground out today. There's a strike call at the belt. Breaking ball just missed outside, and Arbuckle wanted that one as well. That bent a little bit late. Couldn't quite find the outside corner. Christian looking for his first hit of the day. Team leader in RBI. 1-1 is lined towards left field, and that'll drop for a base hit. It's played on a hop by Giesemann. Clark being waved around third. The throw to the plate is not in time. It's a 2-run single for Christian Bohada. He makes it 6-4. And the Knights have tightened this game very quickly here in the top of the 5th inning, and it didn't look like they had much of anything going. Christian took second base on the play, another good base running move there, as 2-run score on the play. And if that had been a better throw, they might have had a chance at getting Clark. But Norwell has tallied 3 in the inning, all with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The batter is Garrison Breggy. He takes a strike on the outer edge. Garrison doubled his first time up, grounded out last time. He can get Norwell even closer. Fastball chopped towards first. Takes a hop and the flip to first as Arbuckle is covering the bag. Hennizer throws it to him, and that will do it here for the Knights in the 5th. But the Knights get 3 of them back on 2 hits. They leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Jay County still leading 6-4 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Bottom of the 5th here at Jay County. Patriots still up 6-4, but the Knights finally get to know Arbuckle a little bit. They are able to get a couple of 2-out hits off the bats of Clark and Bohetta. It was a RBI, ground rule double off the bat of Clark, and then Bohetta drove in 2 with a single, took second on the throw, and Bragi grounded out to end the inning. But Norwell gets 3 back, and now it's a ball game at 6-4. The Knights were looking pretty dead here until with 2 outs in that inning. A couple of walks issued by Arbuckle. Both of those walks ended up coming around to score for the Knights. So here is Wyatt Giesemann, who is 0 for 1, will lead off the inning for the Patriots. Fly out and a walk today. Takes a ball inside from Garrison Bragi, who's back out there for his second inning of work. Garrison had a pretty easy fourth as he walked the leadoff batter but worked around it. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and a strike to Giesemann. Arbuckle and Hennizer to follow here in this 5th inning. There's a fastball fouled away. And so far, Jay County has not had near as much success as they did off the house. They tallied 6 hits and 4 for extra bases off of Logan. It's not a bad pitch as he missed outside off the plate to Giesemann. So Giesemann hitter that's .353 on the year. Fastball again popped up. This one is going to get back out of play in foul territory. So Bohetta, who leads the team in RBIs, gets his 21st and 22nd on the year in 19 games now. And Clark gets his 13th RBI and 4th extra base hit. 2-2, it's a jam job, popped up on the infield. Bragi calling everybody off. He'll make the play himself as he steps off the right side of the mound to make the grab for the first out of the inning. Here's Arbuckle now, 1 for 2. Might try to take out some frustration here after giving up 3 and letting this game get close again. Peyton Hennizer waits on deck as the Knights were getting a couple of baseballs back in play. Fastball called a strike, belt high to Arbuckle. Bragi's really settled down since walking that first batter. He misses well outside to Arbuckle now on the second pitch to even the count at 1-1. 1 out, bases empty, a 6-4 ball game now. In the bottom of the 5th, the Knights have drawn a lot closer. Fastball, a bouncing ball towards third. That is foul. Just outside the bag. Belden got a glove on it but couldn't control it. It won't matter. Norwell has won the last 4 in this series. 8-3 last year, 5-0 last time at Jay County, and a couple of blowouts the 2 years before that, 12-1, 14-1 in favor of Norwell. So Jay County has already scored its most runs in the last 5 years against the Knights. A wave and a miss by Arbuckle, and Clark throws to first to complete the strikeout. It's Bragi's second of the day, and 2 are gone quietly here in the bottom of the 5th for Jay County. Peyton Hennizer, the batter, 1 for 2. Homered his last time up. It was a 2-run homer, and that's the difference right now for the Patriots. Just on a normal day, a routine fly ball, the wind blowing out, though. There's a ball high. And with the base open here, you might consider not throwing anything good to Hennizer. Grounded to the pitcher the first time up, and it ended up being a fielder's choice. There was an error on the play. Pops this pitch up into left, very high. This one's going to be playable, though, as Costello takes a couple of steps back and cruises to the gap to haul it in, and the side is retired. Norwell is able to get another 3-up, 3-down inning. Bragi cruising along. We're through 5. Knights trying to get back into it, trailing 6-4 to the 6th on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Back here at Donnie Selvey Field in Portland, Norwell trailing 6-4 as we go to the top of the sixth, but they trailed 6-1 going into the fifth inning, got 3 back, all with 2 out hits for the Knights. And it'll be Cole Lewison to pinch hit here in the inning for Norwell. Cole is going to pinch hit for Mann, who was the DH, so that'll remove the DH, and it'll likely be Mann, I think, probably, to go back into the game and left. We'll see in that spot. Or it could be... well, actually, Leidig could come around to hit for himself later. So Leidig is being DH for, or was, by Mann, but 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts, and Lewison pinch hitting takes the ball up and in to Cole. Arbuckle had 78 pitches through 5, 52 for strikes. Bragy's only got 25 through 2. A couple of fish innings. Ground ball towards the shortstop hole. Sigelman towards his right, and he bobbles it, and Lewison's going to reach. That'll be E6 on the play as Stiglman, it was a hard-hit ball, but should have made the play, and he's been very good over there at first so far today, and Lewison is now out of the game. Actually, it was ruled an infield single, so we'll change that. It'll be a single for Lewison, which helps him out a lot. And Logan House is in there now. So the pinch runner at first is Levi Leidig. As he re-enters for himself, he'll go back to play right field. So that was as expected. The batter's Logan House takes a ball. So the leadoff infield single for Lewison. Put him at first. Leidig pinch runs for him. And a swing and a miss as House was behind the fastball, but the Knights have the tying run at the plate here with Costello on deck and then the top of the order. Couple of pickoff throws over there now from Arbuckle as he's concerned with Leidig's speed. Does have good speed. Levi's stolen 6 bases on the season in 8 attempts. 1-1. House squares to bunt late and bunts it foul. Squared to bunt too late. But Max Mosier did a nice job recovering as he was charging hard. And that's not a surprise that the Knights tried that. House tries to bunt a lot. And he's hitting .250 on the year, so not actually the worst of guys who have qualifying at bats on the team. But that's not bad for your worst to be .250. 1-2. Breaking ball is fouled away. Yeah, it bounced, and I could hear that from up here. Some griping by the Jay County faithful, but it was a foul ball. He nicked it, and then it dropped into the dirt. There is some action for Jay County in the bullpen. And it's Gavin Hare, the senior. Gavin Hare's been in 6 games this year, but does not have a good ERA, 8.75, a team worst. So if the Knights see him, they got a potential here. The 2-2 to Logan House. Runner on the move, fastball high, throw down to second base is not in time. Leidig slides safely. And so Levi is in scoring position with nobody out for the Knights. House has a chance to drive in a run here on the 2-2. Arbuckle comes set, delivers. And it's fouled away, out of play. And good at bat here by Logan House as he stays alive. He's seen 6 pitches now. Still a 2-2 count. That runner out at second base for the Knights. Get that corrected on the scoreboard, which you should be able to see on your computer screen, phone, or tablet. Thank you for watching us on YouTube today. The 2-2 sails high, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's filled the count. And the Knights have a big-time opportunity. This is a huge pitch, the biggest of the game coming up from Arbuckle. Knights trying to mount a big comeback here late in the ball game. Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. It's fielded there by Stiglman as he gloved it. That was a nice play. Could have gotten into center field, and he reached down, but he gets the runner to third, and that's essentially what you're looking for as Leidig was on the move on contact. 1 gone. I mean, you're looking for the RBI if you can get it, but House is able to get that runner to third. And now Lee Selvey out to chat with his infield, maybe give his bullpen, Gavin Hare, some time to warm up or potentially make a change. Corbin Costello will be the batter as Lee tries to decide what to do here. The entire infield is on the mound. The outfield has come together as well, and Lee is going to leave him in. So Arbuckle is still in the ball game. He's in line for the win at the moment. They lead at 6-4, does Jay County. But Norwell threatening again. They've got another runner at third. And Corbin Costello at the plate, the 9-hitter with the top of the order looming on deck. And the middle of the order has done the heavy lifting for Norwell today. 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. The leadoff single from Lewison to begin the inning. He was pinch ran for by Leidig. A stolen base and a ground ball has gotten to third with 1 out. Fastball outside, ball 1 to Costello, who is 1 for 2 today. A single and a flyout. That's single to right, the flyout to left. 280 on the year. He has driven in 10 and hit for extra bases 4 times. And they're going to try a pickoff to third. That was an interesting move. And Mosier wasn't anywhere close to the bag, but he was ready for the throw. Leidig was chased back, but he's back in standing up. This pitch driven in the air towards center field, and on the move, not going to be able to get there is Ethan Myers. Extra bases for Costello. He's in and now takes the turn towards third, and it gets by the shortstop. It is a triple for Corbin Costello, and he makes it 6-5. Well, Norwell is right back in the ball game as Costello drove that, and Jay County probably should have had a shot at getting him. Costello stopped at second and basically was all the way to a dead stop and had to start all the way up again to get towards third base, and then a bad relay and transfer by the Patriots and should have gotten Costello, but it goes down as a triple, the first of Costello's career, and now the tying run at third base for Norwell with Kohler at the plate. First pitch, a swing and a miss, a big swing by Kohler. And just 1 out here, so a fly ball could get the job done. The Knights have battled all the way back. They trailed 5-1 going into the 5th inning. We're in the 6th. It's 6-5. Big bender misses high. A ball and a strike. Arbuckle now at 91 pitches, and his day likely quickly coming to an end. Gavin Hare still warming up in the bullpen for Jay County. The 1-1. Ball 2, missed high. And Kohler is ahead. He's got a hitter's count and a predictable fastball count coming here. Kohler has been good on the fastballs today off of Arbuckle. There's the fastball, but he missed it. And it's 2-2. Well, he gave it a rip. It was a little outside. Top of the zone. Waybright waits on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tying run at third here in the 6th inning for Norwell. The pitch. Called strike 3. That ball is outside corner. And Caleb Kohler takes a look again at the home plate umpire and has a couple of words again. He's punched out for the 2nd time today and strikes out looking the 2nd time today and the 4th time in 2 days. That's a big strikeout, and now Garrett Waybright will have to get a base hit to drive in the run. He pops this pitch up, back over the backstop and off of the press box here. So Arbuckle trying to stay in the lead, keep Jay County in front. Here's a ground ball towards the shortstop. Fielded on a hop by Stiglman. Throw on the run in time. Waybright is out by half a step, and the Knights lead the tying run at third in the 6th inning, but they get one more. They've closed the gap to 6-5 after 5.5. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 6th inning here on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Jay County. The Patriots leading at 6-5 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Mitchell Frazier, the DH, then Cole Stiglman, Ryan Schlechte, 9-1-2 in the Jay County order. It'll be facing Garrison Breggy, who has only allowed 1 base runner through his 2 innings of work, relieving Logan House, the starter. And the only base runner was the first batter he pitched to. It was a walk issued. And Frazier has doubled and walked in today's game, but has not faced Breggy yet. Ball 1 pitch, called ball 2, just missed, not sure where. Apparently a little high, perhaps a bit outside. There's ball 3, and he's falling behind 3-0. And you don't want to walk the leadoff batter of an inning after you've had your team get yourself into position to have a chance to either tie or take the lead in the top of the 7th. And he issues a 4-pitch walk. That's exactly what he does. And Stiglman, who has been big-time problems for the Knights today, triple his first time up into the gap to lead off the ball game. Then he was intentionally walked the second time. Knights didn't even mess with him. Struck out looking his last time up. Coach McLean is taking a stroll out to the mound. The bullpen quiet as of right now for Norwell. And Andy just trying to figure some things out, trying to tell his team to just kind of relax here. That base runner is right now in line for the double play. I mean, after the couple of walks, Jay County has not had a hit since the 3rd inning, and it was all up the house. They've not gotten a hit off of Breggy yet. 6 runs on 6 hits. The Knights now out hitting Jay County 9-6. 2 errors in the ball game. Kind of think of a couple plays that the Knights maybe could have taken the lead. You think about maybe the runner at third, Waybright, who was thrown out at the plate. Nothing that he really could have done on that. It was a ground ball to the right side, but they threw him out at the plate. There's a strike call to Stiglman to lead off the at-bat at the knees. You also think about maybe the play that Norwell threw it away, had a couple errors, and kind of helped Jay County with a run or two. This ball grounded towards short, double play ball. Kohler flips to second for 1, relay to first, pulls Logan House off the bag as Waybright was a little high on the throw, so they'll only get 1. So it is a fielder's choice as Stiglman reaches. And you never know on that type of play is, that could come back to, haunt the Knights at some point. That's just a double play that should have been turned. Now Stiglman has great speed, so I don't know. I think they probably would have gotten him had Waybright's throw been better. But the double play still in order here, and they got the lead runner. That's important in a 6-5 game. Breggy steps off for back-to-back times here. Trying to keep Stiglman close. Cole has swiped 4 on the bases. Fastball up and away to Schlechte to lead off the at-bat. Ryan 1 for 2, a double, reached on a fielder's choice, walked. He's reached all 3 times in the ball game today. Here's a fastball up and away, and back-to-back misses from Garrison. Breggy, I have a feeling that we'll probably see Gavin Hare in the bottom or the top of the 7th inning. Here's a pop-up to the left side. Belden Glasgow towards the fence, foul territory. This is playable. He makes the grab just shy of the bullpen for the second out of the inning as Breggy gets Schlechte to foul out. 2 gone. And Breggy has just gotten the balls that he has needed so far. The only time the Patriots have made contact have been in good situations for the Knights. It's a ground ball the last time. There's a pop-up. It's exactly what you want. The only 2 mistakes have been walks. Max Mosier is 0 for 2 today. Ground out, walk, fly out on the day. Reached in his leadoff at bat. First at bat of the day, I should say. Back in the first inning. Came around or did not score, I should say. He was actually stranded at second base. House worked out of that inning, only giving up 1. The 1-0. Fastball high, snap throw back to first, not quite in time. Had Stiglman out there a little ways. Garrison is going to have to throw a strike to Max Mosier. He does have some power. He's driven in 12 on the year. 3 for extra bases. The pitch. It's flown towards the right side, towards the line. Coming on is Leidig. No, it's Christian Bohada who is actually out there and makes the grab in foul territory to retire the side. So that'll do it for Jay County in the 6th. Here come the Knights in the 7th. They need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Don E. Selvey Field here at Jay County. The Patriots leading at 6-5. They've never trailed in the ball game. The Knights tied it once in the top of the 2nd inning at 1 apiece and then gave up the next 5. The Knights have scored the last 4 in the ball game and are right there with a chance to tie or take the lead. They only need 1 here to keep this ball game alive. Belden Glasgow, Ian Clark, Christian Bohada, the guys you want up, 3, 4, 5, due up here in the 7th inning for Norwell. Belden's 1 for 2, single ground out and a walk today. He's reached base twice. But Jay County has played a couple of teams Norwell has and has a great win, maybe their best of the year over Adams Central 2-1, a ranked team in 2A. The first pitch to Belden is a ball down. Their only loss in the ACAC, I should say, is to South Adams, and that was 20-8, a high-scoring affair there. 1-0 to Belden. Ground ball sent towards second weakly. Fielded on a hop by Schlechte, and the throw to first is in time to get Belden by a step. 1 gone. This is a potential sectional preview, and what a great game it has become here. Ian is 2 for 3, but has reached base all 3 times. Every ball's been to the right side today, save for one up the middle. Sees a breaking ball, called a strike. By the way, back out there for the 7th inning is Noah Arbuckle, who's going to throw his 100th. Actually, no, this is it. He must be on the pitch count because Lee Selvey is walking out to the mound in the middle of a bat here. It is 0-1. The man that was warming up was Gavin Hare. And Selvey just kind of discussing things with him before he faces Clark again. Wind is not gusting so much here as we've gotten later into the game. It's calmed down a lot, but it is still blowing out. Well, they're leaving it to him, so Selvey just having a discussion with him. And so here's Clark, the 0-1, flown towards the right side, playable for Schlechte, and Mike Schlechte makes the grab for the second out. So the Knights are now down to their last out of the ball game. They won 6-5 last night, trying to come back, and they're going to need some 2-out magic here to come back into this ball game. Well, had a 1 for 3, a fly-out ground out and a single. Noah Arbuckle at 100 pitches, 67 for strikes. 1 out away from a win in a complete game. Here's a ground ball sent towards short, and it's bobbled by the shortstop, Cole Stigelman. That should have ended the ball game. It's an E6, and the tying run is aboard. Wow, that is a big error by Cole Stigelman, who has been very trustworthy over there at short today. And now Garrison Braggy has a chance for the Knights. A gapper could score Bohada. Tying run at first. First pitch. Fastball high. Boy, an error just costs so much in the 7th inning, especially it's magnified. And Norwell with an opportunity they've been given. The 1-0. Fastball down, 2 balls and no strikes to Garrison Braggy. Levi Leidig waits on deck for Norwell. It would be the biggest comeback by far of the year for the Knights. They trailed this game 6-1 going into the 5th inning. The 2-0. Breaking ball, called a strike. That's a good pitch on the outside corner thrown by Arbuckle. The 2-1. Called strike 2, outer edge. Fastball. Garrison has a 2-2 count with 2 out. Bohada out at first. Arbuckle a strike away from a win. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. Couldn't get Garrison to chase it or run the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tying run at first for the Knights in a 6-5 game. Payoff pitch is fouled away, and Braggy will stay alive. He's seen 7 pitches now, or will see his 7th pitch coming up from Arbuckle, who's at 107 now. Can't throw past 120 as long as you don't start the batter with it and go over. Well, still down to their last strike here on the road. The 3-2 again, runner on the move, is fought into left and actually just at third in fair territory. Max Mosier will haul it in. It was just off the end of the bat. Braggy will fly out to end the ball game, and the Knights lose 6-5 here on the road. Well, the comeback effort falls short. We'll go ahead and take a break and return to tally up the final statistics here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Welcome back to Don E. Selvey Field for the final time this afternoon. Jay County hangs on for a 6-5 win, similar to what Norwell did last night on the road at DeKalb. And Norwell falls for their first time in 8 games to make their record 14-5 on the year. Jay County gets a big win and improves to 11-5 on the season. And going into this is basically a 2-week preview before the sectional as the Patriots win today's ball game in an hour and 50 minutes. Here's the statistics in the final statistics for the Knights. Offensively for Norwell, Garrett Waybright was 1 for 4 with a double. Belden Glasgow 1 for 3 with a single and scored. Ian Clark 2 for 4, a single double. Drove in a run and scored as well. Christian Bohanna 1 for 4 with a single and scored 2. Garrison Breggy 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Leidig scored as he pinch ran for Cole Lewison, who led off the 6th inning with a single as a pinch hitter. Corbin Costello 2 for 3 with a single, a triple, and an RBI. And Cole Lewison was 1 for 1 with that single to lead off the 6th inning. Eventually, Leidig came around to score for him. Logan House gets the loss today in 3 innings of work. He goes for 75 pitches and allows 4 earned runs, 6 total on 6 hits. Walked 4, struck out 2. Garrison Breggy had an excellent outing today. In 3 innings, no earned runs, no hits, actually. 3 innings of no-hit baseball. Walked 2, struck out 2. So those 2 walks, the only base runners, and all that coming on just 37 pitches today for Garrison. For Jay County, the hits came from Cole Stiglman, who was 1 for 3 with the leadoff triple, walked and scored in the ball game. Ryan Schlechte 1 for 3 with a double that drove in 2. Max Mosier was 0 for 3. Ethan Myers 1 for 3 with a single. Noah Arbuckle 1 for 3 with a single. Peyton Hennizer 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer and scored twice. Mitchell Frazier 1 for 1 with a double and RBI and scored. And that wraps it up for Jay County offensively. Noah Arbuckle gets the complete game victory, throws 108 pitches and allows 5 earned runs on 9 hits, walked 2, and struck out 3. So not a lot of strikeouts in today's ball game either. Norwell comes up with a run in the 2nd, 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. And a total of 5 runs on 9 hits. They commit 2 defensive errors today and left 7 aboard. Jay County, a run in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd is all they got, 6 in for the game, and that came on 6 hits. They actually did not have a hit after the 3rd inning because Garrison Breggy entered then. He did not allow that hit, did not allow a hit today. 1 defensive error. It came with 2 outs in the 7th. To keep Norwell alive from Stiglman over there at short, who had a great day overall, and they left 6 aboard today on the bases. And today's game time, an hour and 50 minutes. Norwell falls 6-5. They fall to 14-5 on the season. I'll be back online with you tomorrow, of course, because we play baseball every day at Norwell. We've got the biggest conference game of the season coming up. This will decide the conference. The Knights and Vikings both undefeated. Norwell 4-0, Huntington 5-0. They've played an extra game after the Knights got rained out last Thursday against East Noble. But the Knights need that one to win the conference, essentially. Norwell basically is going to face one of the best teams in the state. Put simply, Huntington was number 3 in Class 4A here this coming weekend, or this past week in the rankings, and was 18-1 overall coming into the ball game. So Norwell falls 6-5 today. Well, that'll go ahead and wrap it up. Be back online 5 p.m. at Norwell tomorrow, followed by 2 on Saturday in Garrett. On behalf of the entire Wells County Voice crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.